So native species really depend on your locality and how native you're trying to get. So you can actually have native to North America. So we can be super broad. You know, these grow somewhere in the United States. And so they probably grow in our neck of the woods pretty well. Natives can also be super specific to southeastern Virginia. And we do carry some natives here at McDonald Garden Center that are, you know, grow naturally in this area. Now there's also native var, which is basically taking a cultivar or a native species and selecting it and choosing it because it's got the best attributes. It's disease resistant, or it flowers more profusely. And so those things are selected by our buyers and our garden experts, so that you know that if you're shopping here at McDonald Garden Center, you're gonna get some of the best plants. Plants that pop up in our yard could be native, but also could be invasive species. And so that's the tricky part, is knowing what can take over and what can't. And another great solution is to bring a little clipping of that plant in. If you've got something popping up and you think it's pretty, grow it. It's your yard. You can do what you want. But if you're concerned that maybe it's a species that might take over your yard, definitely cut off a piece, bring it in. Yes, there's weeds that grow in this area. I think if anybody knows about growing a lawn, they've grown, you know, and they've got the, you know, any of the bad weeds that we have growing in our area. Of course, crabgrass is the main example of that. Crabgrass is necessarily not a native species, and it's something that we are trying to get rid of. And wisteria is another great example. Wisteria, you know, is a common, you know, plant that you see driving on the highways and interstates that are taking over trees. And we carry the native species of wisteria, but definitely ask questions. That's the best advice I can give anybody, is ask questions, bring in samples, let us figure it out for you. And typically what I tell people is, if you're coming in to look for specific varieties or specific native species to the Hampton Roads area, is to talk to our garden experts, and then you can get the best knowledge and advice directly from the experts.